In the preceding summer, Fincantieri Marinette Marine, the shipbuilder, initiated the construction of the inaugural Constellation-class frigate for the U.S. Navy. This milestone was marked by the ceremonial cutting of steel at the shipyard located in Wisconsin on August 31st. Fincantieri has scheduled the keel laying of the USS Constellation, the first ship of the Constellation-class frigates, for this August. This event will denote a significant milestone, as it'll be the U.S. Navy's first frigate introduced since the retirement of its last Oliver Hazard Perry-class frigate in 2015. With its anticipated arrival later in this decade, the USS Constellation will symbolize the reintroduction of a relatively compact yet versatile ship class to the U.S. Navy. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how the U.S. Navy plans to quickly ramp up muscle with Constellation frigates. Let's get into the details. The U.S. Navy's objective for its fleet size is to reach 355 manned warships. Among those, 104 will fall under the category of large surface combatants, primarily consisting of destroyers, while 52 will be classified as small surface combatants, with 20 of them planned to be frigates. First announced in December 2016, the target of achieving a 355-ship fleet has been circulating with ongoing discussions regarding potential variations in fleet size and composition. Various proposals are currently being considered. During the period from 1975 to 2004, the U.S. Navy constructed a total of 71 Oliver Hazard Perry-class frigates. In subsequent years, the Navy phased out the Perry class, initially as a part of downsizing efforts, and later with the expectation that littoral combat ships, LCS, of frigate size would serve as replacements. However, the experiment with littoral combat ships has proven to be unsuccessful. Issues such as maintenance challenges, high operating costs, and a lack of adequate equipment have hampered their effectiveness. As a result, the Navy has decided to retire half of the LCS ships, specifically the Freedom class, after just a few years of service, while the Independence class is currently undergoing strict scrutiny. While the U.S. Navy has not operated frigates for nearly a decade, many other countries have continued to maintain and build them. China, in particular, possesses the largest number of frigates among all navies, with 41 currently in service. Remarkably, 31 of these frigates were constructed after 2005. Additionally, Russia's navy has made significant investments in frigates, which now constitute a substantial portion of its naval force and are equipped with advanced weaponry like the Caliber cruise missile. As a consequence, the U.S. Navy finds itself in a position where it needs to catch up in both frigate construction and overall ship procurement to maintain a competitive edge in naval capabilities. The U.S. Navy realizes that it needs to build the Constellation frigates fast. To do this, the U.S. Navy has taken into account valuable lessons learned from recent high-profile warship programs that encountered challenges such as exceeding budgets, experiencing prolonged delays, or failing to meet desired capabilities. Notable examples include the Zumwalt-class destroyer, the Gerald R. Ford-class carrier, and the Freedom and Independence-class littoral combat ships. To mitigate such issues, the U.S. Navy has adopted a proactive approach. The utilization of the Franco-Italian FREMM as the parent design aims to save time and prevent future delays. Construction of the initial ship began only after 80% of the detailed design work was completed, and the frigates will incorporate proven technologies instead of untested or experimental ones. Further, the Navy has set a target for the frigates to be 90% complete before they're launched into the water, ensuring a more streamlined construction process. To enhance efficiency, Fincantieri has invested over $300 million in upgrades at its Wisconsin shipyard. These upgrades include the construction of a new assembly building capable of accommodating 2 frigates under construction, as well as the integration of new robotic welding equipment. These enhancements aim to streamline operations and improve productivity at the shipyard. Also, at a Senate hearing in April, Admiral Michael Gilday, the Chief of Naval Operations, told lawmakers, "I think 2 shipyards is the plan. We want to make sure that we're measuring twice and cutting once before that decision is made." The Navy's expressed interest in establishing a second shipyard strongly suggests a desire to surpass the initial plan of constructing 20 frigates. Actually, around 40 to 50 are likely to be built. The Navy has outlined its procurement strategy for the first 7 frigates, following a sawtooth pattern where the acquisition will alternate between 1 and 2 ships per year until 2028. However, there is a desire to enhance this rate to 4 frigates per year. Although based on the Frem frigate, the Constellation will have a longer hull and features modified to meet U.S. Navy standards on reliability, survivability, maintainability, habitability, and lethality. The 496-foot-long steel ship will displace 7,300 tons and have a beam of 64.6 feet and a draft of 18 feet. It'll be powered by a combination of diesel-electric and gas turbine propulsion systems. The Constellation-class will feature a minimum of 32 Mark 41 vertical launching system canister-launched naval strike missiles, Mark 110 57mm gun, Ram Mark 49 launcher, Captus 4 variable depth sonar, TB-37 multifunction towed array, SQQ-89V 16 undersea combat system, SLQ-25E Nixie, SLQ-32V6 SWIP Block 2, Spy-6V 3 FFG radar, Aegis Baseline 10 combat system, 1 MH-60R helicopter, 1 MQ-8C unmanned aerial vehicle, and 2 7-meter rigid hull inflatable boats. So, faster and cheaper to build Constellation frigates would greatly enhance numbers as well as bring in much-needed capabilities.
Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.